Disclaimer: the authenticity of the testimonies provided in this video cannot be completely verified. The message is conveyed as received, and we make no claims regarding its accuracy or completeness. Viewer discretion is advised. So, let's begin listening to these three fascinating testimonies of Muslims who converted to Christianity. Each story carries its own personal, emotional, and spiritual significance. Testimony 1. A Search for Peace. Yusuf grew up in a devout Muslim family in the Middle East. He prayed 5 times a day, fasted during Ramadan, and sought to live a life that honored God. But deep down, Yusuf often felt restless, as if something was missing. During his college years, Yusuf began studying other religions out of curiosity. He wanted to understand why people believed differently. One day, he stumbled upon a Bible left behind in a cafe. Initially, he intended to read it to find flaws, but instead, he found himself captivated by the words of Jesus. "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Curious, Yusuf approached a Christian classmate and asked questions about Jesus. Their conversations grew into long debates, but his friend always answered with love and patience. Over time, Yusuf began to see Jesus not just as a prophet, but as the Savior who had come to bring peace to the world and to his own restless heart. One night, Yusuf prayed, "God, if Jesus is truly your son, show me." That night, he had a vivid dream of Jesus standing before him, arms open wide. Yusuf woke up in tears and decided to give his life to Christ. Today, he shares his testimony with others, saying, "I finally found the peace I had been searching for all my life." Testimony 2. A Life-Changing Encounter. Fatima was a devout Muslim living in North Africa. She took pride in her faith and her family's traditions. But a tragic car accident changed everything. Fatima was rushed to the hospital, where she hovered between life and death. While unconscious, Fatima experienced what she described as a vision. In her vision, a man dressed in white approached her, radiating light. She recognized him as Jesus, even though she had never studied Christianity in depth. He spoke only one sentence: "Follow me, and you will be healed." Then she woke up. As Fatima recovered, she confided in a nurse about her vision. The nurse, a Christian, offered to pray with her and gave her a Bible. Fatima began reading it in secret, amazed by the stories of Jesus' love and sacrifice. Over time, she felt an unexplainable joy and a deep conviction that Jesus was calling her to follow him. Despite facing rejection from her family, Fatima chose to be baptized. She says, "Jesus not only healed my body, but also my soul. He gave me a new life and a purpose." Today, she works with women in her community, sharing her story of hope and transformation. Testimony 3. From Doubt to Faith. Ahmad was a theology teacher in South Asia, deeply knowledgeable about Islam. He often debated with Christians, confident that he could defend his beliefs. But one conversation shook him to his core. During a public debate with a Christian pastor, Ahmad was challenged with a question. If Jesus isn't the Son of God, why do the prophets in the Scriptures point to him as the fulfillment of God's promise to humanity? Ahmad brushed it off, but couldn't stop thinking about it. He began researching the Bible to refute the pastor's claims, but the more he read, the more questions he had. The story of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross and his resurrection seemed unlike anything Ahmad had ever encountered. He found himself drawn to Jesus' message of love and forgiveness. One night, overwhelmed by doubt and longing, Ahmad prayed, "God, show me the truth, whatever it is." That night, he had a dream of standing before a cross with Jesus calling him by name. Ahmad woke up trembling and knew he couldn't deny what he had experienced. Today, Ahmad teaches others about the love of Christ. He says, "I thought I was seeking to disprove Jesus, but instead I found the truth of who Jesus is, and I am now a happy converted Christian." Throughout history, people have embarked on personal journeys of faith. These journeys often take them through unexpected paths, leading to transformation and hope. These were just few of the countless stories of people who have encountered Jesus in profound ways. Each story is a testament to God's love and the power of transformation. No matter where you come from, the invitation is the same. Come and see.